What is up, biker bros? This is Nathan from the Gen Z Biker Blog, and today I am atop the all-new Honda Rebel 1100. Now, for those of you that are looking to get into the sport of motorcycling, but you're maybe a little bit afraid of shifting a motorcycle and learning how to utilize your clutch and transmission and all that, you know, that's a scary thing. So if you're looking to get into motorcycling, you know, this is a fantastic option for those of you that are maybe a little bit afraid of that. This bike does have 3 power modes. You've got your rain mode, which I'm in now, standard, and sport mode, as well as a custom user mode. We're going to take off here in rain mode. So this is an automatic motorcycle. So this bike is going to be similar to some of your Can-Ams, like your Can-Am Riker and your RS3, I think they call them, or RSSS or whatever. I don't know, not too big on the Can-Am names, but similar to that in that it is an automatic transmission. You don't have to shift. Now, if you did want to shift, you do have that option, similar to an automatic car. If you press this AM button, now I'm in an automatic mode and I can control the RPM. So I'm in 5th gear right now. Let's drop it down to 4, get the RPMs up a bit. 5, and then if I want to go up, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. There we go. So we're going to put it back into the automatic mode. That's the D select right there. This screen is pretty good. It's a pretty bright day out here in Ocala, Florida, and it's 88 degrees, I believe, and I'm able to see the screen relatively well. You do have your horn, left and right turn signal all on the left hand side. Mode selects to, you know, your different trip odometer, mileage, all that. High beams, low beams. You've got your hazard signal, engine on, off. You've got a neutral button. In the neutral button, you obviously won't have any power to the engine. You do also have a cruise control, which is really nice. You know, for typically smaller bikes like this, you're not going to have a cruise control. Overall, though, on this bike, you know, the seating position is fairly comfortable. For a new rider that's, you know, looking to get into motorcycling, that maybe isn't a huge guy or a girl, this is going to be a fantastic option because, you know, you're able to pretty much touch the ground no matter how tall you are. I am about 6 feet tall with my motorcycle boots on. I can very easily flat foot. I would imagine, you know, anyone, you know, around probably the 5'3", you know, height should be able to flat foot this as well. So on the screen here, we do have a time, your gear select, digital speed readout. Here's your gas readout, your power modes, your mileage. Overall, though, you know, this bike is a fairly fluid ride. You know, it seems very smooth. You know, I don't feel like I'm jerking back and forth when it shifts automatically. And for those of you that are wondering how I'm able to ride this bike, I'm actually here in Ocala, Florida for the 2021 International Motorcycle Show, sponsored by Progressive for that matter. If you've never been to an international motorcycle show, you should definitely make sure to check them out. It's a great way to, you know, test out some motorcycles that you maybe never have ridden before. Now let's put it in sport mode. Okay, not bad. I mean, it's definitely not the fastest bike ever, but interesting. Throttle response seems pretty good. When you do switch gears or switch modes like I did there, you do have to roll off the throttle momentarily and then go back on the throttle for it to switch. So now I'm in the standard mode. This feels very smooth. For a new rider though, you know, a new rider, you might be looking at this and be like, well Nathan, that's an 1100cc bike. You know, I was always told to stay away from large displacement bikes like that. The cc, for those of you that are new to motorcycles, is, you know, how big that engine is, how powerful it's gonna be. Now, a sport bike is gonna be different than a cruiser in terms of how that displacement of the engine is managed. But for a cruiser, typically, you know, that's a manageable starter bike. But anyways, biker bros, that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more content similar to this, this was the Rebel 1100 beginner motorcycle, whether or not it is a beginner motorcycle video review. If you like this video and you want to see more content, give me the thumbs up down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of future uploads similar to this. Peace out and ride safe, biker bros.